999 ASMR Tarot channel, and I am your host, some random guy on YouTube. Can you believe that? There's a random guy on YouTube right now. That just happens to be me. And so what we're going to be doing today, if you're watching this on the replay, please watch to the end. Like and subscribe the video. Do all that YouTube stuff for me, because I think you're going to like it. You're going to really like this one. I'm doing some new things today. New things. And new things are always good in this field. So like and subscribe. And so I got some new gloves. I bought these at a dollar store. I'm going to start out with some gloves. I have a brand new paper mache, new to me paper mache goo recipe to deal with, that I'm going to experiment with. And this is the mold. I formed this mold last night out off of the Play-Doh that I made. Now it's still really soft and delicate, and so I'm going to start by adding a little oil to this. I better get my paper towel ready. And I'm going to try with some new paper types. Now this paper mache goo that I'm going to be working with is there's nothing new here. It's just new to me. And so we're going to do an experiment here, and I'm going to directly apply, because I'm we'll just directly apply this vegetable oil right on top of the what's the mold is. This is that rock I painted yesterday. I'm still not done with it. I'm going to do some painting this afternoon too, in about 1 to 2 hours after I finish this live stream. And I'm just trying different things. This is kind of like a cat's face or a bat's face, or I want to just trying to make, things that are just more artistic. And so this is vegetable oil on here, because I don't want, well, hello, Mr. Oliver. Hello, Oliver. Is your name Scandinavian, your first name? So we're going to start out by adding, hello, Lena. Hello. This is we're making a mask. That's what we're doing. I'm making a paper mache sculpture. Hello, Vivian. Welcome to my experiment. So I'm going to start. I have a new paper mache goo that I'm going to experiment with, and so I have some paper bag that I have been soaking in some water, and I want to make sure, see if I can get this to. I want it to, instead of using Saran wrap, I want to try a different method. Okay, all right, thank you. And if you are just joining us and you are liking what you see so far, please like and subscribe to my channel. It looks like, oh, maybe it's an owl face. Okay, so when I do the final, thank you, Lena. So I'm going to put a base coat of this cut up paper bag down on this, and then I'm going to start applying paper mache goo. And I have oil on here, vegetable oil, and just some paper. So I had this bowl of warm water. It is actually completely edible. Uh, this is well, now it's not because it's got the it has. So we're just going to try to form this stuff on here and getting a. And then I have my paper mache goo. But you know what I want to do here? I'm going to, where the eyes should be, I'm going to put some construction paper in here because this is what you're going to see from the back side. So when you are on the back side of this mask, you will see, thank you. Thank you, Carrie Campbell. Thank you very much. I'm going to put this in here. It's going to soak up into this, and we're going to just have these different zones so where like the eyes are, and it's not perfect here. Maybe we will cut just a little bit. I wear gloves because, you know, I really don't want all this stuff on my skin, and it minimizes the amount of I'm minimizing the amount of paper towel I need to use here. So we'll just, well, you know, it's here. We'll just kind of put this stuff into it. We have these structures in here. Now maybe we'll put this right here on the end. It's not going to stick, but it's fine. Put this here. So stay. It's okay. You know, it's okay if it doesn't stay right this moment, because I'm going to add I'm going to start adding a paste that I made. We better use a smaller piece because this is just paper bag material that's soaked in warm water. No, that's just paper. I don't think you can eat the yellow, but you can eat that because it's flour and oil and it's flour, oil, and water is what it is. So I'm going to put this over here, this over here. I'm taking these things over there. I almost cut my finger off here. I think we'll put this down here so you can read it on that side, and we are put that up here, just a little bit on here. I should show you that this is, I just have this bowl of paper that I've been soaking in water for just a few minutes before we started here. And I'm going to take this and fold it over here really nicely. For everyone who has liked the video, thank you very much. Liked it so far. And we're just cruising right along here for the days of our craft. And the craft we're working on is paper art. And this is a paper art product. Thank you very much. Thank you for pushing the like button. And at this point in time, it doesn't necessarily have to be perfect. The perfect coverage, we are going to add a layer of the paper mache goo in here soon. I just didn't want it all to stick to it could be Batman. It could be. Maybe it's cat lady too, or Catman. But you know, it did end up having those Batman-y like a feel to it. And so we're going to put in this right here. And so at this state, as I had said, what we're doing is like that. Okay, now I'm going to start building the, so I made a glue here. I will not eat it. I'm going to paint it and look it really nice. So I made a boiled, this is paper mache goo, and it is flour, salt, and water. And I brought it up to a boil, and supposedly, it dries up clear. But I might actually try to put this in at a different layer, and I might try first with the other goo, and which is over here. This here is also, it is flour. It is flour, salt, and cornstarch. And flour, salt, and cornstarch, and mixed with warm water. And it looks like yogurt, and it kind of looks like hot cereal to me, but I'm going to put this stuff down here all over the surface of this mask, and we will spread it out just carefully here. And then this is going to be the base level of the glue we're going to use to, oh, because you have a good rat. Oh, you mean, yes, it's an art. I'm doing, this is art. What most people do in kindergarten or something like that. I don't have any recollection of ever doing this in school. But I'm also a long ways away from school. Thank you. Thank you, Lena. Well, you could eat it actually, but it's got way too much salt in it to eat it, because the salt will help to keep it from as a preservative for later. Yeah, you could totally eat this stuff. You could fry it up, make fry bread out of it, pancakes. They would be very bland pancakes because it's just okay, so we're gonna just spread this stuff around. It's really thick goo, so it's gonna be, it'll dry up like a foundation of cement that's gonna be going right on top of this stuff here. In a day or so or more, we'll come back and paint it. It won't be tomorrow. It'll probably be Friday night. And so we'll just kind of move this stuff around. And so we've got some paper here. Just add some newspaper on here. And I pre-cut it. This is from a page 54 of The Stranger, a Seattle magazine, published on September 23rd, 2015. So if you're looking for something to do for the rest of your summer before school starts, if you indeed are in school, you can do paper mache art. And You know, just about everybody has flour on hand. Yes, I have a little dog. If you go into my channel, I have quite a few short videos with my little dog, and then I have one long play video where I am walking the dog. It's from like almost a year ago. Free school. You're in free school. I don't think I'm going to wear this mask. I think I'm going to make it, if it turns out, well, okay, I'll rephrase it. If I win the lottery, my state lottery, I will wear this mask to go accept my money, because I have to go out on live TV, and I really don't want anybody to know that I won the lottery. So I will wear a mask if I win the lottery. Well, hello, Care Bear. Welcome. Welcome. I've been trying here. I've been trying very hard to start a live stream before noon, Karen, and so I got this one out at 11:36, and so eventually I'm gonna shoot to try to get one going at like 8 o'clock in the morning, but man, that's just so hard. All right, you're just listening. Are you like listening in while you're at work? Is that what you're doing, Karen? Gary, my little dog is a little girl. It's a little she's 15 years old. It's a little long-haired Chihuahua and some other stuff, and she's just a little tiny doggy, and she doesn't have any teeth, and just a little precious little doggy. So you're listening to this at work, huh? Interesting. You know, when I did bookkeeping, I tried to listen to books while I was doing my work, but it was a dismal failure, because that was the month that I had a mistake. So you have a pet guinea pig, Carolina? And then Lena, you have a dog. You have a dog too. What kind of dog do you have, Lena? All right, so let's just put this over the nose bridge. Okay. Just get the base coat down. Kind of soaks in. And maybe I want to make this nose longer. I think I'm going to want to make the nose longer. So we will come in here with a bit more of the goo. Make it longer here. Long, pointy nose. My little doggy has a long, pointy nose. And just take the pieces of paper and piece them in there. Oh, it stuck to my finger. I need to have some more coffee here. So for Karen, who's listening in, when I used to do bookkeeping, or actually I was doing accounts receivable and accounts payable accounting. That was what I was doing. And when I listened to a book on tape one month, that was the only time I ever made a mistake on the books. And so I never listened to books on tape again, but I did listen to radio shows all the time. But yeah, so music and radio shows and so forth. So we're going to do multiple layers of paper. You have a staffy. So Gary, what is it? What's the staffy? My Carolina, my dog's name is Pee-wee. She's just a little tiny dog. She's like 10 pounds. It's just a little tiny thing, and her name is Pee-wee. So we put a layer of glue down, a goo, and a layer of paper down, and this will just dry up hard like cement. I might want to make the antennas longer too. I think I will. Gonna work on this nose, make the nose longer. Yeah, Pee-wee. Most people think Pee-wee is a boy, but Pee-wee is a little girl dog, because I think that my uncle, who's like 85, he named the dog several years ago, and as Pee-wee, and I don't think he realized that Pee-wee was because there's a television character, Pee-wee Herman, who was a boy, and so I don't think he realized that Pee-wee Herman, there was the existence of a Pee-wee Herman, and so that's why everybody assumes my little doggy is a boy, because of Pee-wee Herman. So I got this long, pointy nose. Thank you, thank you. Starting to look good. Yeah, so I think so. It will. We'll see what happens when it dries in like 3 days from now. Maybe I don't even know if I'll be able to get it off the mold. I mean, I did put some, like I did, I put that layer of paper down first, of wet paper down, and hopefully that will help me to get this off the mold so I don't have to use plastic to get it off the mold. Look at that clean bandit. Okay, we're gonna work a little bit more up here. Work on the eyebrows. It looks like I'm not going to poke holes in it where the eyes are at, but I may cut those holes in later. But I don't know if I'm going to do that. I think that when I do the finishing work, I think I'm going to paint the oil. But I think what I was going to do is I might finish this with some more of the brown paper. Yes, Carolina, I will paint this when I'm done with it. But yes, that was what my plan is. I'm hoping that I can be able to use this mask mold more than once. And happy birthday, Carrie. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carrie. Happy birthday to you. How about that? Is that good? I can sing sometimes, maybe. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Does anybody else have a birthday? I can sing happy birthday. I'm going to do a little bit more build up on the nose here because I want it to be really sturdy. Can you ask how old I am? I'm old. I'm really, really old. I'm old enough to have, okay. I'm not going to say how old you are on online, but just for your own self. But all I can tell you is that I was born in the 1960s, and I am not at retirement age, but I could be. There's a lot of people in my age group who are, because they made very wise money moves when they were younger, but wasn't one of those people. So yeah, I wasn't one of those people who made. I, as an artist, have and at the current time, I'm a caretaker for my elderly mother, who is 84, and that is what I do most of the time. Well, thank you very much. They're very kind. This is a work in progress. I am doing this kind of art and sculpturing. I haven't done sculpturing since I was in high school, so, and I wasn't very good at it then. So the only sculpture I made in high school this is the only sculpture I ever made in high school. And it's the only thing I have from high school art class that I saved from then. And I've been out of high school a long time. Long time. And I've had multiple careers, and the last job that I worked before I became a caretaker for my mother was I bartended in a casino. I worked in a gaming indigenous gaming casino, and I worked as a bartender. And that was my last full-time job I did before I'm doing this current thing. And so I also waited tables, and I did stuff like that. I wasn't very good at it because I am not a multitasker, so but I did the best that I possibly could. And it was the hardest job I'd ever done in my life, working in a casino. And I had migraine headaches every single day that I worked there for the decade that I worked there. But anyway, that doesn't really matter, does it? So we're just going to be working away at this, making these ears. Maybe those are the ears. And layers of glue and paper. You know what, Carolina? Yeah, I like cookies as well. But you know what you can do, Carolina, is you can practice. And if sculptures is something that you want to learn, then you can practice and get better at it. I want to tell you a little story, Carolina, and you need to. This is really important to know this. And so I have a learning disability. I'm kind of it's called audio processing disorder. Not that it really matters, but it is related to autism, and loosely, but not really. But it's in the same area, and so I struggled, like learning and doing everything. I struggled with learning how to read and do everything when I was in a young person in school. And I was under so when I did like high school art, I can't draw. I'll tell you what, I can't draw to save my life. It's like sketching and do anything like that. I do a little bit. It's roughly, but you know, but what I was under the misinterpretation idea that before you could do painting and things like that, you had to know how to draw. You had to know how to sketch and do that stuff accurately. And that was something I just don't know how to do. And I still don't. But I always wanted to paint. I always wanted to paint. But I was held up in my mind because I was under the impression that to be able to be a painter, you have to be able to do, draw the human figure, to do sketch work and do all of that stuff. But what I realized later in my life, I realized this in my 40s, that all those things that I believed that you had to do first was BS. It was not real. It was not real at all. And so if you want to do something, you can just go and do it and learn how to do it and learn yourself and teach yourself. And you may not be good at it when you start, but with enough practice, you can become really good at it. And so the things that I did when I was younger that I was pretty good at, what I learned how to do was photography and poetry, writing poetry and doing photography, taking pictures and I laying on doing different experimenting with the camera and taking pictures. And this is back in the day before the digital camera, and it was when you were doing film pictures. And so what I'm trying to say here is sometimes the information that you get in school about the order of operations to do things is completely wrong. Like, for instance, mathematics. I have a degree in mathematics. And in doing mathematics, in school, they start you out in this order. Well, at least they did for me. I don't know what they do anymore. But they start you out in a different order. You have to learn things in a certain manner. But you know what? Not all the time. Those methods don't always work for everybody. And sometimes it's better to reverse the method and do things differently. And then you can learn that thing that you had challenges with first, like fractions, for instance. It took me forever to learn fractions. But once I learned abstract algebra, actually fractions were really easy. In theoretical mathematics, then I really understood how to do arithmetic and how to do all of those things. And because arithmetic is built off of algebra, and sometimes you may even need to go up higher in the chain of mathematics in order to, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So you're always drawing, and drawing has helped you to do, yeah. Yeah, that does work. And I know a young man. Oh, he's probably like 30 now, but I met him when he was like 5 years old. And then when he was a teenager, we used to play chess together. He was really a bright kid. He also had ADHD, but his mother never put him on drugs to control his ADHD. Instead, his mother controlled his ADHD through diet and through exercise. And then, so this kid, now he went on, and he's a chemical engineer right now. He works as a chemical engineer. But at one time, he was contemplating going to medical school, and he was working on a degree in two different degrees in engineering. And so this is a guy with ADHD who's never taken any of the ADHD drugs. And so I'm going to need to work on this mask down here a little bit. I'm getting into the 36-minute mark, and I'm getting kind of hungry. So I'm thinking that we are going, I know what, okay, so I'm going to add one more layer of paper with this goo type, and then I'm going to be moving to the clear, the boiled paper mache glue, which is supposed to dry up clear. And then I'm going to put the finishing layer of paper onto the sculpture. So we got this stuff here. And here we are. Well, thank you for popping in, Karen. I really appreciated that. Okay, let's see. Where are we going to do? We're going to put this in here from some structure. Over here like this. Around here. Build it up to be like cement. Some structure. Yeah, I will be around. I'm going to try and do another pop-up live about 1 to 2 hours after I finish this one, Karen. I'm going to try to go on at like 2 o'clock this afternoon, my time, and do another painting. I'm working with a painting design, and I want to get, I want to do another rendition of it. A little bit closer to the size of canvas, the canvas I'm going to use on it. And I think what I'm going to use some paper napkin to give some structure here. Well, Carrie, thank you for popping in for a short time, and happy birthday to you today. We're going to put some of this paper napkin down for some structure. And that gives it just a, it's kind of thin, and we'll add it in here. Building, maybe we'll just leave it like this, so it's kind of like a fur around the edge. Bye-bye, and have a great day too. And it was pleasant to journey with you for a few minutes. So we're going to put this up here. Let's put it in here. Maybe I'll do another layer of it later. I don't know, but it kind of makes it kind of lumpy. And for effect, this is just really just demonstrates that you can use materials that you have from home to do this. And this is just like cream of wheat here. It's all sticking to my fingers. Very sticky. Oh, everybody's gone. But I got 7. Thank you everybody who liked this video and everybody who subscribed. There we go. You know, what's nice about this is those happy accidents where all right. I'm just gonna be quiet here for a little bit. Maybe some more people will come popping in. That just tore away. I know it looks like hell right now, but I'm going to put this in. This paper is very delicate here. And on these exam gloves, I think we'll just put this over here too. It'll be kind of lumpy. Like it's got some hair or something here. All right, now more goo. Well, hello, welcome, Carrie, welcome back. Welcome back. And I'm gonna come back over here. This is just adding some different layers, some different structures. Okay. Looks good. That's good. I'm going to put some more down here. And it's all very sticky. All right, we're just going to pull this out all together. I'm going to go and... All right, so we're going to go back to the newsprint paper. We'll just put this in here. It's like pizza. You know, I want some pizza. I got some pizza in the refrigerator. I went to a birthday party last night for my grandniece, and there's pizza. I made pizza the other day too. I don't have pizza very often anymore, but when we do, we do. Okay. Oh yeah, pizza's so good. What flavor of pizza did you have, Carrie? Kind of working on the nose here a bit more. Smooth this down. $44. We're Let's see if we can wrap this up in the next 15 minutes. That makes it like 12:30. That way I can get ready for my 2 o'clock. So yeah. Alright. Maybe the cornstarch mixed in with this wasn't such a great idea. Alright, let's get going on it, Billy boy. Let's put another layer of this paper bag on here. On the top. And then over here in some places, get some different materials. You know what? I haven't even had breakfast yet. I woke up like 2 hours ago, and I'm on the West Coast, and so all I've had was 2 cups of coffee and a bunch of water. And so I will probably have a little bit of I'm going to have a little bit of almond butter for, yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of almond butter for my first meal. I have a blood test tomorrow, and to see if to go test my blood sugars and see where I'm at on the scale of the A1C, which is testing your blood hemoglobin levels to see stuff like that. You know, stuff that you don't think about when you're a kid, and when you get older, you've got to think about, because diabetes looms on the horizon. And so I'm just hoping that I haven't crossed over into diabetes, even though I am taking a medication that is controlling my blood sugar. So I'm a little bit worried that I have crossed over into diabetes. Yeah. Well, I am pre-diabetic, and I've been pre-diabetic for like 30 years. And so all right, so we're going to come up over here to put that back in there. Let's take this again around the bend. Yeah. Yeah, I have had it completely under control with diet before, but I was also like way restricting my calorie intake and restricting a lot of things, and it's so hard. It's so hard to like give up candy and cake and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Your friend said hi for them? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Your friend said hi for them, and yep, to us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Carrie. All right, so we are going to put this thing down. We got a lot of layers on this nose thing. I don't have as much up here, so I've been doing a lot of concentration down here. Over here, making nice and pointy. We'll just kind of put this over here. Now, let's just bring this down a bit. NP. All right, what does NP mean? Okay, I am going to take this goo here. We're going to work on this one here. Over here. Oh, goo. Oh, okay, so you gotta go. I see, you're at 1%. All right, bye-bye. We'll see you the next time. So if your phone is up charging, I'm gonna be doing a outdoor painting in about 2 hours from now. But I won't be able to hang out on the chat, but I can, so I'm gonna come down over here and bring this around like that. Bye-bye. Well, hello, Lena. Welcome back. See if we can get this to work around like that. And maybe get it to fold down. Kind of come out over here, this, and move it around like that. All right. And coming up over here. There we go. A lot of different. Well, thank you. I am almost done with it, and so we will do. After this layer, I'm gonna go to that glue that's supposed to dry up clear, and do a final layer and some adjustments and things. And I will show the end in a couple days from now. Probably Friday. Friday is and Friday afternoon, probably like 2 or 3 p.m. Pacific time. I'm on the Pacific coast, and the Pacific coast of America, and so it will be roughly then. Well, hello, Mia. Welcome back. Welcome back, Mia. You came to Paper Mache Day. I'm going to actually do a painting this in a couple hours as well. A bigger painting like I did yesterday. And I am working on making my final painting of that design. And so we are similar design. I'm going to put this up here. So yeah. So we'll put this over there. Okay. All right. All right. So now, okay, get that to stick down. All right. All right. There we go. Okay. Now, let's put this paper mache paste away, and now we are going to do another one. I'm going to have a little drink of coffee. Oh, you know what? I don't want to. Okay, we're going to have to do this. I need to rinse my fingers off. Well, Lena, thank you for hanging out for a little bit. It was a pleasure to meet you. And if you want to see my little doggy, you can go back into my long play videos, and there is a 6 or 7 minute ASMR dog walk video in there. And if you want to see my little doggy, or I have some short videos of my little doggy. And so there we go. I got that off, and now I'm gonna have a little tea, have a little coffee. So here is well, I remember you from yesterday, Mia. So here's my little fancy cup. Bye bye, Lena. That's tasty coffee. It's gonna drink the whole thing down here. Don't forget to like the button. Use the like button or the sub button on your way out, and come back for more videos. If you're just leaving us, bye bye. Oh wow, that was nice and cool. Now we got the go-go juice to go forward here. Okay, so this is a new to me paper mache paste, and supposedly if you boil the flour, water, salt mixture, it will dry up clear. So oh yeah, my little plate, yeah. Those are things that my mom had belonged to my mother, and I've always liked china cups and drinking coffee and tea out of china cups. Even when I was like a little boy, I liked that because tea and coffee taste so much better on a china cup than they do out of anything else. Yeah, so that's so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna add this stuff down here, and maybe some yellow. Maybe some. All right, let's just use some yellow construction paper here. A little bit of this, and I wonder. Let's put that down here. Yeah, I like color. I am very attracted to color. I have I really like color myself. It's my sister's on the telephone. So we're gonna just have this thing stick clear out there. It's gonna be uneven, but that's okay. Yeah, I got these colors at Safeway, I think, of all places. So yeah, I think that's right. This stuff is gonna dry up. I might actually paint it on here. I want to have some hair. So some of this we may not actually paint it. I really kind of want to have some yellow hair. Yesterday was bad. Your mom and dad had a fight. Yeah, moms and dads they do that occasionally. Unfortunately, that's how human beings that live together have a hard time living together without fighting and yelling and doing stuff like that. Let's get some more yellow. I like this yellow. Different shapes. Yeah. Well, hopefully you'll have a better day today, Mia. Let's see. Kind of random shapes, so it just makes it more kind of bring out the. Let's put the goo on here. And paint it on with my fingers a bit. So this is paper mache, Mia. Well, you've probably done paper mache already. And this is something that you can do at home too. You can have your mama can help you. So when you were first born, I was thinking, hold on a second. I had to. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm back now. Sorry. I hit the mute button because my mother was asking me a question. All right, sorry, I was muted for a little bit. This is on backwards. Oh, it's got a hole in it. That's just the glove. I'm trying to blow up the glove. All right. I don't think I'm ever going to get this on my hand again. I wear gloves because I'm dealing with glue, but this is completely edible glue because it's flour and water, but it's still sticky, and I not need to. So I was blowing air through the glove so I can put it back on my hand. All right. Here we are. I'd like to lift it up, but I'm... Okay, you got it. So this is my sunbird. This is a sunbird mask. And in more ancient traditions, you might wear a mask to take on the energy of the creature that you would like to have in your life. And so that's what you would wear this mask for, is to take on that energy. And maybe we'll go on to the other side here. It's really heavy with the goo. And we'll put it on this here, this feather. We're going to make it like that, maybe. Yeah. No. I guess that's not going to work. So we'll have to tear it. We'll just use this someplace else. Maybe like that. Oh, well, thank you, but yeah, it's nice just to hanging out here, and hmm. Hmm. That's kind of loosey-goosey. I need to give some structure to that one. Maybe some of this yellow. It's not exact. Let's make it more feather-like. And here we are. Oh, it's kind of stuck through. Oh no, there it is. Get a little bit of more structure here. And do I take some of the glue off my fingers? Oh, this is going to be interesting, I think. I think it's going to be really interesting. I got some more of the yellow. Just some different shapes. Well, it's kind of like that. That's kind of what you're doing. But you are on a YouTube channel. And this has it's kind of like flames coming out. We're going to go back with some red, the red and the yellow, my sunbird mask. Well, let's just see what we got here. Creating some more feathers. Doesn't have to be exact. Just some shapes like maybe you might think these shapes should be. Does it need to be symmetrical? I don't think I want that one there. Maybe I'm going to put... I'm going to put this one over here. Okay. Over the eye, it's got this kind of coming clear out over the eye. Let's bring it up there, I think. Yeah, I like that. Bring out all of this stuff out like this. And so if this does indeed dry up clear, so there you are. And I am going to do, I think I want to have a big yellow one over the eye too. Okay, let's get this. Go all the way down on the ground. So you liking this now? Is this something that... No, it's not working. Okay, there we go. Like this. And I want a wider base one. I want a little bit wider. Maybe this here. Be like that. So you're liking this? Like this piece here? Good. I'm I'm glad that you're liking it. I'm starting to like it too. It goes like this. It has kind of my sunbird. This is the sunbird. Put the glue down here. So if we were to put eyeball holes in here, I'm going to put a few more layers of feathers down. Come up here. Feathers or hair. Could be either or. There it is. Just like with the painting, because this is really what you're thinking that it's really like. It's a lot like painting, but you're painting in a more, you're painting with paper and not with paint. And so you're using the different colors of paper as your paint. Kind of in here. And there we go. I think that's probably enough. That's probably enough in here. I think what I will do is I need to paper towel here. I have some ideas about what to do next. I think I'm going to go back to the newsprint paper to do this next layer. And all right, I'm going to put in I need to find something. I need to find a page in here where we will okay. I am going to do this. And maybe I'll put that someplace else. covering up all the roots of the covering up all the roots. Here. I'm going to put this down in here and over that. You can see this. I think this stuff is going to dry up clear. But a good layer, heavy layer down. And like this. And it's 1 hour and 25 minutes in, and okay, what do we got here? We want to looking at this thing and looking at it. Stop touching the camera, Bill. I'm going to put this newsprint down here. Kind of rub that glue into it. And coming down on the other side. Coming down on the other side. Here we go. Coming down under the eye sockets again. Kind of molding this down. More well-defined. I need to build up the eyebrows. Sticking to my fingers. It's quiet now. The big, quiet finish. My watch time is rapidly diminishing here. Do I have any of that other black paper down in here? I do. I'm going to put this black. Maybe I don't think I want to do that. I'm going to put just I want to make make the nose out of this stuff. The big empty here. Coming down here, finishing this off. I think I'm really liking this boiled paper mache paste. And then I'm going to put this one wrapped right around here for the nose, wrapped around, maybe like that. There. There. Okay. Okay, hopefully this doesn't stick to the parchment paper that I have down here. I am going to wrap this thing up here in the next few seconds. I think I'm going to take under the nose, under the eyes, I'm going to use some of this black construction paper. Create a little band here. I don't want it to be less. Okay. And then I'm going to mold this down like that. I'm going to place, no, we're going to cut it down. I need to go faster here. I'm going to finish this off before, let's move this down. There we go. Kind of like that. Alright. There's this band in here. Now, we go. Quiet here. Just quiet. Going over the eyebrow here. Coming up here. All right, well, we are going to put some more in here. I'm going to finish the eyes. Just some little things in here like that. A little bit more like here, there. Just building it up. I'm hungry. Just some different colors. I'm hoping that the color of just the paper itself will be good enough. I'm going to put this here under the eye. Tomorrow, there went my light. Today, and there we go. And just put that here. Adding words onto it. Tomorrow, today, change, outfit, 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 right over the bridge of the nose. Have some words down here. If we're going to put eye holes in, I would probably need to take and do it here. We're going to put these in here as eye hole slits right there. And then we'll have to build that up later when after it dries. And I am going to do just a little bit more around the eyes. I may paint here. I might do some painting. I don't really know at this point in time if I'm going to paint this at all. And it all depends on how it looks after it dries. Adding a little bit more of the goo. More goo, because goo can just give it all that structure that it needs. All right, friends. I am maybe, I don't know. Let me just get up and take a look at this. I have papers that are still sticking to me. And here we are. Wanted to thank everybody. I need to take a look in here to see if there's anything else that I need. We have my feathers, my feather hair, and that. And so if you're just joining us, don't forget to like and sub to my channel if you like my content. And oh, I hit the camera again. So I'm going to call it a day on this one. I think it's done as much as it's going to be done. And check back in later. I'm going to do some more cool things. I'm going to do another live stream this afternoon and paint a picture, a larger picture. Of course, after I charge the phone up and everything. I'll be back on in, let's see, what time is it now? Probably at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time now. I think that's when it's going to be, 3 p.m. Anyways, thank you very much for tuning in to the 999 ASMR Tarot channel for Days of Our Craft. And I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.